Well, hello, guys. Welcome back to Red Lentil Healing. Hypocrite Hershel Walker. Mr. What's wrong with the American family, particularly what's wrong with black families, is we've got the absentee fathers, but yet has like how many? I think we're at last count 3 to 4 illegitimate children. That we have one a woman that's like almost my age. I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at the hypocrisy. It's just ridiculous. I guess that means I am laughing at the situation. But here's my question. Usually when you have somebody that is so, what's wrong? Somebody like him, this type of hypocrite who admonishes absentee fathers, but yet has children by multiple women, there's a breakdown that happened. And what I want to know, and there's usually a theme, is it that they hate the absentee fathers, or are they resentful towards the single mothers who had to raise the boys, particularly by themselves? Because again, this usually it's usually the men. The lack of a father is usually they hate the mother. There's usually a lot of times it becomes an issue with them actually hating women, not so much the men. It's very fascinating. There's been a lot of studies on it. I think it's very interesting. They tend to blame the fathers, but really it's because of a lack. They didn't have a father, and they actually are resentful to the mother for having to raise the son alone. So is that Hershel Walker's case? Does he legitimately just hate absentee fathers? Is this really a me thinkest thou protest just a little smidge too much and actually have an issue with women? Is this some disguised misogyny going on? So I don't know how I'm going to do this reading. I think I'm just going to do a pull like 6 tarot, look at some chakras, his energetic health, and just take a look. Because I'm like, bruh. And you taught your son, at least the one that's the most vocal on the Instaface and whatever, Christian, you have espoused that all of this theory that you espouse, Christian has picked it up. So that's what kind of blew your cover, my dude, is your son out here hollering, hooping, and yelling. And now he looks stupid because he got some siblings that he may or may not have known about. So where's this coming from? You hate the women, or do you actually hate absentee fathers and you have become that yourself? Well, that's my yes card, but which direction is it? Absentee father or the mothers? Knight of Star, Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands. So again, he's young. 4 of Cups. Moving forward, and 2 of Wands, the imbalance. So he actually, and I had pre-programmed to say, if I see obviously the Empress, the Emperor, it's going to tell me if he hates the men or the women. What this is actually telling me, moving forward, Page of Wands, the Star, the Illumination, he hates the imbalance and the lack of hope that the lack of the father brings into the family. So what he really hates is just more of the imbalance that it causes. Having one parent doing all the rearing and raising all of the work creates this imbalance, and that's kind of, and having to also this plan, there's nothing, he hates the lack of hope, basically, because again, with the Star and the 2 of Wands, there's a possibility, a future for a plan, something to move forward, but it can't. You've got to wait for everything to kind of come into play, and that creates, I guess what I keep hearing is this imbalance. Unfulfilled dreams that you possibly could have if you had a 2-parent home. So the lack of the 2-parent home is really kind of what he admonishes. The 4 of Cups, not liking what that brought to the family. So, okay, I'm kind of surprised. At least that's what the tarot says, but let's take a look at how his energetic body, what that's saying. Truth, determination, and balance. Yeah, he actually just hates what it causes to the family, and that is his truth. Especially with it starting and ending with extreme root chakra and the chakra cards with the balance and the rebirth. Here it is, the home, literally the beginning of the life and how that shaped and brings forth life, and how you transcend your life, your tribalism, your family, your stability, your security. That's how it started. And that's what he feels doesn't bring. That's really interesting. Truth and determination too, that truth, divine truth, speaking, hearing divine truth, and also the balance and being able to self-balance with the solar plexus chakra. This is something that has really impacted his life, and that he feels that it's so funny because, again, I don't think he has really truly listened though to the divine truth, which is, you feel so deeply, Hershel, that having this imbalance, this need for balance in the family that has not happened, you yourself created that because you feel that creates a lack of self-discipline. That creates a lack of being able to, a child being able to go and make the right decisions. But yet that's exactly what you did. So are you walking and breathing your biggest fear, which is, again, the lack? That's how that comes out in your solar plexus chakra, sir. You've become and done what you feared and hate the most. I don't know. I just think that's really interesting. So I got my answer. I'm not necessarily saying a hate of men or hate of women. It is hate of the strong disagreements with the imbalance and how that shapes fundamental truth, the potential of what could be, and your ability to self-accountability. But yet he has projected that into his life. That is so fascinating. So, humans are complex, especially that particular. I'm not even gonna say he's complex. The end is exactly how it started. I called him Hypocrite Hershel, and that's exactly how this ends. Hypocrite Hershel. Speak some divine truth to yourself, sir. There's something you may have not told yourself about your past, about your belief system that has shaped how you act. All right. Till the next video, take care of yourselves, guys. Bye.